Everybody has the ability to run. And even when we think about running, it's like a part of your life. You run to the store, you run to do errands. I'm running out for a moment. Everyone runs. And if you never really thought about it, I'm going to ask you to jump in here with me that even in the Bible, people run. Philip is our most famous runner in the book of Acts, chapter 8. We see Philip running to get in contact or connect with a man who we only know as the Ethiopian eunuch. And what's interesting about this story about Philip running to catch up with this eunuch, what we know about the eunuch is that he was coming from worship. Now, what's crazy about this is if he was coming from worship and it was Jerusalem worship, this eunuch never got inside the sanctuary because of what had happened to him. He wasn't like everybody else. He had something medically changed about him. In the book of Matthew, we are told that there are 3 types of eunuchs. There are people who were made that way, there are people that were born that way, and there are some people who chose to be that way. We don't know how this eunuch became a eunuch, but we do know that the Spirit of God told Philip to go run alongside him in order that this eunuch would be able to experience the love of God. Our challenge so often is that there are people in our world, I don't know where you are or how you're listening to this, or how you may even think about the LGBTQIA community, but this is what God says for each and every one of us. You're supposed to run alongside. You're supposed to join them in the journey. God calls us all to show His love to those who have experienced inappropriate forms of love so that they would learn what God's love actually is like. For you and I today, wherever you are in your journey, who are you running with? Who are the people that God has told you you need to run alongside this chariot? Get to know this person because they are in need of my love. Not the love they've experienced at the hands of people, not the love that they've experienced at the hands of church folk. They need to learn and experience the love of Jesus. And what God does through Philip is to allow this eunuch to not only just experience God's love, he teaches him about who Jesus is. So much so that this eunuch is overcome so that he would want to be baptized. And Philip does it. He baptizes him and then sends him on his way, experiencing Jesus' love, learning from one of Jesus' disciples, and then now going to share that love with someone else. God calls every one of us to run. He calls us to run with people who aren't like us, who don't see the world the way we do, or maybe the way you do. But our job is to run alongside with them, experience God's love with them, show them God's love, and allow God's love to change them into the people He wants them to be, not into the people we want them to be. So today, your job, get to running. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.